Hi, happy morning everyone. Welcome to economics class. In last class, we discussed about the mixed economy, positive economics and normative economics. In this class, we are going to discuss about one more very important topic. Weightage is 5 marks, namely microeconomics and macroeconomics. The subject matter of economics studied under the two broad branches, namely microeconomics approach and macroeconomic approach. Point to be noted. What do you mean by microeconomics? The microeconomics is a study of economic decisions and behaviors of individual units. In simple words, the microeconomics is a study about the behavior of an individual units or part or unit of economic system. Under this individuals, the producer, consumer, seller or the market for the particular commodity are studied. What are the examples for microeconomics? The examples for the microeconomics are consumer behavior. Means microeconomics is a study about a particular consumer and his behavior in the market. Means his taste, preference and his desire to purchase. And number 2, production, cost, rent, wage, profit, theories. These are the best examples for microeconomics. Means microeconomics is a study about a unit, a small part of an economic system. One more easy example for microeconomics, that is individual income. Means a person, and person income is a subject matter of microeconomics. It will not study about entire income of the economy. Instead of that, it study about a individual or a person income. That's microeconomics. And next to that, macroeconomics. What do you mean by macroeconomics? Yes, the macroeconomics study about the behavior of entire system, total system of economy. Or in simple words, it is that branch of economics that studies the behavior of whole economic system. Means the macroeconomics is study about the behavior of economics as a whole. WHOLE, as a whole. Point to be noted. Under this macroeconomics, national income is studied, consumption function, production function, employment, unemployment, output, aggregate demand, aggregate supply. These are the best examples for macroeconomics. Means the macroeconomics is study about the behavior of entire economic system as a whole or total economic system instead of a unit or part or individual. This is what we call the meanings of two broad branches of economics, microeconomics and macroeconomics. Now, let's discuss about the difference between the microeconomics and macroeconomics. Difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics. We can easily analyze the difference between micro and macroeconomics in this form: nature, of microeconomics and macroeconomics. I will easily write on board. Clearly you observe and try to understand the differences between the microeconomics and macroeconomics. Yes, we can prepare the difference between micro and macroeconomics in this form. Yes, difference between micro and macroeconomics. Yes. First, nature. 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 And next, microeconomics. Macroeconomics. Yes, nature. First, scope. Scope of microeconomics is narrow. And scope of macroeconomics wider. And number 2, method of study. Yes, microeconomics is a slicing method. Macroeconomics, lumping method. Next, economic agents. Individual economic agents. Different macroeconomics, different economic agents. Next to that, equilibrium. Microeconomics is partial. Macroeconomics general. And finally, domains. Domains means theories. Here the consumer behavior, production, cost, theory of rent, theory of wages, etc. And theories of macroeconomics are national income, employment, output, production, and consumption functions. In this form, you can easily define the difference between micro and macroeconomics. Let's we in detail discuss the difference between micro and macroeconomics. Nature, the scope. The microeconomics is study about individual units. So its scope is narrow. Narrow means little, small, minimum. Macroeconomics, it studies about economics as a whole, WHOLE whole, large. So its scope, study matter is wider, means more. Method of study. The microeconomics studies the economic system in a slicing method. Slicing means small pieces, not in aggregate. Small pieces. So it called it the name of slicing method. What about macroeconomics? The study method of macroeconomics is lumping. Lumping means yes, in aggregate manner, aggressive manner means aggregate manner means complete, totally, entirely. The macroeconomics studies the economic system. So I call it the name of lumping method. What about economic agents? The microeconomic agents who are individuals and they think about their own interest and welfare. They will not think about the prosperity and welfare of the society. So individual economic agents who think about their interest, own interest and welfare. The macroeconomics economic agents who are different among the individual economic agents. They are different economic agents among the individual economic agent whose thought and aim is welfare of the society or welfare of the people or welfare of the country. Means total prosperity of a country is the main important aim of the economic agents of macroeconomics. And next, equilibrium. Equilibrium means yes, the microeconomics equilibrium is a partial. Suppose two faces of a coins means microeconomics study about only one face of the coin. Means it study about only one face of or individual of economic system. So partial equilibrium. The macroeconomics is a general equilibrium, means it study about both faces of the coin, means both faces of the economic system. So general equilibrium. Finally, domains. Domains means theories, or we can simple words, examples for microeconomics. Yes, the domains or theories of microeconomics as already we discussed, yes, consumer behavior. Means the microeconomics is concentrate on only individual or an consumer behavior in the market, is a taste, is a preferences, is a desires, is a demands, everything. Consumer behavior, production, next cost, rent, wage, okay, profit. These are the main important theories studied under the microeconomics. Next, macroeconomics. Yes, macroeconomics theories are national income. National income means yes, the income of entire country from different is it right? The fields. And next to that, employment, total employment, total unemployment, output, consumer, and the production function or consumption function and production function. Okay, these are the very important the domains or theories or examples for macroeconomics. It's a very important 5 marks. So once again, we can nature of microeconomics and macroeconomics. Yes, under the nature, scope. Microeconomics, narrow scope. Macroeconomics, wider scope. Method of study. Microeconomics, slicing method. Macroeconomics, lumping method. Next, economic agents. Microeconomics, individual economic agents who think about individual, their own interest and welfare. And macroeconomics, different economic agents among the individual economic agents whose aim is welfare of the society or the country. Next, equilibrium. Microeconomics, partial equilibrium means only one face of the coin or the economy. Next, macroeconomics, general equilibrium means both faces of the coin or the economy. The equilibrium of macroeconomics. Finally, domains of microeconomics: consumer behavior, production, cost, rent, wage, profit, individual profit, etc. Macroeconomics: national income, employment, unemployment. Next, output, production and consumption function, etc. These are the examples for the micro and macroeconomics. Okay, it's a very important, and for the topics we will discuss in the next class. Till thank you.